Hello and welcome to 24 Hours a Day, April 18th. Might not be April 18th for you, that's okay. This is a one a day, one page a day book. That's what I was trying to say. It doesn't really matter what the date is for you. All that matters is that we take it one day at a time. With that said, I'm going to get right into the reading in a second, but there's a few things I guess I should say. There's something in the forward that I wanted to review in connection with what I just said. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm tired. I'm going to take a break. I hope you'll stick around with me, but if not, that's cool. I'm just going to take a meditative moment because I can do that if I want to, I guess. So you can skip ahead if you want. In an ideal world where I was editing or had an editor, I might, by the time this is up or at some point, who knows. In an ideal world, I'd do a little linky thing so you could skip ahead in the video, but I'm just going to take a minute. How are you doing? How are you doing, huh? What's up with you? How are you? What's going on in your world? Hmm. All right. Good to hear. Uh, yeah. So this book, to give you just a little, little information, this book is intended for members of Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a book, as far as I can see, it's a book that can be used for any sort of addiction, poor habit, or codependency. So, or whatever else I might have missed there, whatever other terminology I might have missed. So, basically, what I'm getting at is if you have trouble with drinking alcohol, the wording might be great for you. If not, then if you have some other sort of challenge you're trying to overcome, then just wherever the terminology doesn't really fit for you, just put a note in your mind to replace that terminology with whatever is more fitting for you, as I am doing. So, yeah, with that all said, I just wanted to read this part from the forward again. The author hopes that these daily readings may help members to find the power they need to stay sober each 24 hours. If we don't take that first drink today, we'll never take it because it's always today. All right, with that all said, um, let's get into it. April 18th, or whatever day you're watching this on. Thought for the day. As I look back over my drinking career, have I learned that you take out of life what you put into it? When I put drinking into my life, did I take out a lot of bad things? Hospitals with the DTs? I don't even know what that means. Um, Jails for drunken driving? Loss of a job? Loss of home and family? When I put drinking into my life. When I put drinking into my life, was almost everything I took out bad? Again, replace terminology as you need. It might be when I put binge eating into my life, or when I put, uh, I don't know, drug use, cocaine, whatever it might be, sex addiction, whatever it might be. Um, when I put it into my life, was almost everything I took out bad? Meditation for the day. I should strive for a friendliness and helpfulness that will affect all who come near to me. I should try to see something to love in them. I should welcome them, bestow little courtesies and understandings on them, and help them if they ask for help. I must send no one away without a word of cheer, a feeling that I really care about them. God may have put the impulse in some God may have put the impulse in some despairing one's mind to come to me. I must not fail God by repulsing that person. They may not want to communicate with me unless they are sure of a warm welcome. What I really like about this is I've had trouble with saying no in my life. I've had trouble with saying no to people. Um, Most of the time in my life, it hasn't been so much with peer pressure, at least for a large extent of it, at least not when it came to like drugs and things like that, or drinking even. But but I've had difficulty when people have asked me for something, or asked me for help, or asked me to do something, right? And so that's often, it's good to help people when you can and as you can, but when you also have to take care of yourself, because if you're, completely overburdened and downtrodden, you're exhausted, you're tired, you're sick, you're whatever it is, it's hard to help anyone. So what I really like about this is that it's saying, hey, I should help people where I can yes, let me read it one more time. I should welcome them, bestow little courtesies and understandings on them, and help them if they ask for help. I must send no one away without a word of cheer, a feeling that I really care about them. I just like what I get out of this is you don't always have to just, throw yourself into someone else's troubles and everything else. You don't have to take over their life. You don't have to take over all the problems. But at least try and be caring with them. That's a lot in of itself. There's so often, I don't want to say there's so many people, I want to use more inclusive terminology here. So often, how often do we, you know, not only close ourselves off from someone, not offer help or anything like that, but close ourselves down so much that there's, a sense that we don't even want to acknowledge their existence or worth, or, yeah, worth, inherent worth, value as a person, as a piece of life. So, that's my commentary on that. That's how it hits me. I hope that resonates with you or brings something up. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may warmly welcome all who come to me for help. I pray that I may make them feel that I really care. Let's read it one more time for good measure. I pray that I may warmly welcome all who come to me for help. I pray that I may make them feel that I really care. It's a good one. It's a good one. Doesn't mean you have to be a fool or have to be naive either, or have to, again, sacrifice yourself all the time. I'm reminded of a time I was approached by someone asking for help, and I was pretty sure it was a scam. Didn't mean that they didn't need help, but I was pretty sure that he wasn't really telling me the truth. And I helped him out anyways. He was asking for some money, and I gave it to him anyways because I figured this is like $13. Worst case scenario, you just scam me out of $13. Best case scenario, I help someone who actually needs it, who's been having a rough time of it and whatever else. And that's cool. But the point I was getting at, this has been popping into my mind, because the point is not, like, people might come to you for help. You might not know people's intentions, And so it's important to be discerning, to see through, to see things clearly. And there might be times when people come asking for help and they're really, um, they're really, they have ulterior motives or whatnot, or they're not telling the truth. And it's like, that's okay. You don't have to close yourself down and, like, be ready to fight them or anything. You still recognize that they inherently probably could use help as a human being, as another piece of life. And that's it. And you do what you can. And, if nothing else, you send them off wishing them the best. So that's what it brings to mind for me. I'm having fun now. I don't really want to end the video. But that's all I really have to say. So I guess we could just continue the video and just quiet meditation. But I think I'm going to end it for now. 24 hours a day, April 18th, or whatever day it is for you. I wish you the best. Bless you. Peace be with you. All that sort of thing. Namaste. Namaskara. Bonjour. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. See you manana? I don't know how to translate see you, but manana means tomorrow. Wish you the best.